Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I discuss about second order linear differential equation, mainly homogeneous and non-homogeneous equation and some important problem about it. So please see this video very carefully. Suppose one equation is given by a d square y dx square plus b dy dx plus cy equal to qx, where a, b, c are the function of x or constant, is called second order linear differential equation. And when qx equal to 0, then this differential equation refer to homogeneous differential equation, and when qx not equal to 0, then the equation is called non-homogeneous differential equation. Now when we solve homogeneous differential equation, then we get only complementary function, but when we solve non-homogeneous differential equation, then we get complementary function and as well as particular integral, and then we write the complete solution is complementary function plus particular integral. Now we solve some problem which is important for entrance examination. Problem is from GATE 2016. The solution of the differential equation d square y dt square minus y is equal to 0 subjected to boundary condition y0 equal to 1 and y infinity equal to 0, each cos t plus sin t, cos t minus sin t, cos hyperbolic t plus sin hyperbolic t, cos hyperbolic t minus sin hyperbolic t. So the differential equation is given by d square y dt square plus minus y is equal to 0. So here q term is 0, so it is a homogeneous differential equation. Now we solve this equation. Here only we calculate complementary function. So let y is a function of e to the power mt, where e to the power mt not equal to 0. So we calculate dy dt equal to m e to the power mt, and also calculate d square y dt square equal to m square e to the power mt. So we put this value here. So m square e to the power mt minus e to the power mt is equal to 0. So m square minus 1 e to the power mt is equal to 0. As e to the power mt not equal to 0, that means m square minus 1 must be 0. So we get the value of m is equal to plus minus 1. So the general solution of this equation yt is equal to, let a e to the power t plus b e to the power minus t. Now the boundary condition is given by y0 is equal to 1. That means at t is equal to 0, y value 1. y0 equal to 1 means, and also given y infinity equal to 0 means at t equal to infinity y is equal to 0. Now we put this boundary condition in this equation. Yt is equal to a e to the power t plus b e to the power minus t. So we put the value of t at, so y is equal to 1 means 1 is equal to a e to the power 0 means 1, also a into 1 plus b into 1. So we get a plus b is equal to 1 equation, and also we put second condition y infinity equal to 0, that means at t equal to infinity y is equal to 0. So if we put this value in this equation, y is equal to 0 is equal to a e to the power infinity means infinity plus b e to the power infinity means, so we get a e to the power infinity plus b e to the power minus infinity. 1 by infinity means this equal to 0, so we get a is equal to 0. So if we put this value in this equation, we get b is equal to 1. Now the general solution y equal to b is equal to 1 means e to the power minus t. E to the power minus t, we can write cos hyperbolic t minus sin hyperbolic t. So the solution of this equation for this boundary condition is fourth option is correct. Okay, now we discuss another problem related non-homogeneous differential equation. The problem is given the solution of the differential equation d square y dx square minus 3 dy dx plus 2y is equal to x e to the power 3x plus sin 2x is dash. So this is a non-homogeneous differential equation. So there are two solutions. First we calculate the complementary function, then we calculate particular integral. For complementary function we write d square y dx square minus 3 dy dx plus 2y is equal to 0. Then we write this equation like that: d square minus 3d plus 2y is equal to x e to the power 3x plus sin 2x. Now we solve this equation. At first we calculate the complementary function. So for calculating complementary function, let y is equal to e to the power mx. So dy dx equal to m e to the power mx and d square y dx square equal to m square e to the power mx. So if we put this value in this equation, m square minus 3m plus 2 into e to the power mx is equal to 0. We know e to the power mx not equal to 0. So m square minus 3m plus 2 is equal to 0. So we get the value m is equal to 1, 2. So the solution of complementary function of this equation, y is equal to, suppose it is y1 equal to a e to the power x plus b e to the power 2x. Now we calculate particular integral. So for calculating particular integral, so particular integral is equal to, we remember, we write this value q portion x e to the power 3x plus sin 2x divided by d square minus 3d plus 2. Now we separate this portion. So e to the power 3x into x divided by d square minus 3d plus 2 plus sin 2x divided by d square minus 3d plus 2. So for e to the power x, we solve this equation using the rule. We write e to the power 3x and we put the value of 3 means value of a by d plus a means d plus 3 whole square minus 3 d plus 3 plus 2 into x, and for sin x we put, for d square we put minus a square, that means plus sin 2x divided by minus a square means minus 4 minus 3d plus 2. Now we calculate this term. D plus 3 whole square means particular integral value equal to e to the power 3x into 1 by d plus 3 whole square minus 3d plus 3 plus 2. If we solve this equation, d square plus 6d 3 3 d6d means if we calculate it, we get d square plus 3d plus 2 into x, and also for this term we get sin 2x divided by minus 3d minus 2. Now we calculate this term, particular integral equal to e to the power 3x divided by 1 by, if we common this term 2, this 2 term, 2 1 plus d square plus 3d divided by 2 into x minus, if we common also, we common this one, minus sin 2x divided by 3d minus 2. Now we know binomial expansion. Okay, now we again calculate 1 by 2 into 1 plus x. We can write 1 plus d square plus 3d divided by 2 whole to the power minus 1 into x minus sin 2x divided by, we can write 3d plus 2 into 3d minus 2, also we can multiply 3d minus 2. If 3d minus 2, 3d minus 2 cancel to each other, then nothing. So e to the power 3x divided by 2, if we expand it using binomial expansion, then we get 1 plus x whole to the power minus 1, that means 1 minus x plus x square, like that. If we neglect the higher term, then we get 1 minus d square plus 3d divided by 2, neglecting higher term, into x minus 3d minus 2 into sin 2x divided by a plus b into a minus b, means a square minus b square, means 9d square minus 4. Now we get this term. So we get the solution, particular integral equal to e to the power 3x minus by 2 into 1 minus d square plus 3d by 2 into x minus 3d minus 2 into sin 2x by 9d square minus 4. Now for x, we can write e to the power 3x by 2 into x, we multiply here, x minus d square into x, means we derivative 2 times with respect to x, so we get 0. And for 3d we get only, if we differentiate first time, the d of x equal to 1, so we get only 3 by 2. So we get first term e to the power 3x by 2 into x minus 3 by 2. And for second term, for sin 2x, we can write d square instead of minus a square, means here a is equal to 2, so we can write 3d minus 2 into sin 2x divided by d square, means minus a square, means minus 4, means minus 9 into 4 minus 4. So we get the value 3x by 2 into x minus 3 by 2. This is 936 minus 4 means minus 40. If we common minus 40, it's minus as a plus 1 by 40 into, if we differentiate it first time, sin 2x differentiate means it is cos 2x into 2, so we get 6 cos 2x minus 2 sin 2x. So the total solution y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So complementary function, we get a e to the power x plus b e to the power 2x and also particular integral we get 3 e to the power 3x by 2 into x minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 40 into 6 cos 2x minus 2 sin 2x. So this is the